up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Lots of crazy stuff to talk about today, coming from San Diego Comic-Con. Not that I was there or been there or anything, but announcements from Comic-Con. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for checking it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and my other content. And if you guys miss anything recent, you can check out the channel for that stuff as well. Definitely a pretty big weekend as far as entertainment is concerned and movies. Deadpool and Wolverine is out. I watched it. We'll be doing a review on that movie as well. There's some huge announcements coming from Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con that was revealed last night during the Marvel panel. And as you probably already know, it's been absolutely just breaking the internet and social media. So let's go ahead and talk about that. First of all, let's just kind of recap. There have been some rumors recently about the Russo brothers returning to do the next two Avengers movies. There's also been some rumors about Robert Downey Jr. returning in some way to those Avengers films, either one or both. And if there was one rumor that I did not think was true, it was definitely the Robert Downey Jr. one. I thought the Russo brothers one could definitely be a possibility. But the Robert Downey Jr. rumor, I did not think was going to be true, whether it was as Iron Man or any other character. And I have definitely been proven wrong. I did not think that was going to happen, honestly. But it's just even more crazy that the Russo brothers were on stage. They've been confirmed to come back and direct the next two Avengers movies. Avengers Doomsday is coming out in May 2026. And then Avengers Secret Wars comes out the following year, May 2027. So they're going to direct both of them, the Russo brothers. Now, when they were on stage talking about Avengers Doomsday, they were talking about finding, the perfect actor to play Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom. Someone walk out to reveal themselves as who's going to play it. And it was Robert Downey Jr. Like, of course, the crowd, I can't even imagine there's obviously videos showing the crowd there during the reveal. But being there, I'm sure it was just like, in person, that energy was probably absolutely insane. It's crazy. Like, wow. I'm just shocked. I was totally shocked last night finding that out. No, it's hard because I know that there's going to be people who are like, yes, he's coming back, but as a different character, granted. But he's still going to be in the MCU again. Then there's going to be people that are like, he had a great ending as Iron Man. Just kind of let that stay the way it was. So I think there's going to be people on both sides of it. But I have seen a ton of hype so far. I think the way they revealed it was crazy. Doing it at Comic-Con is always going to be a big thing. I think even just the fact that the Russo brothers are coming back is a big deal, But first of all, they had to really change their plan for the next Avengers movies because there was supposed to be Kang Dynasty. Kang was supposed to be the next big bad in the MCU after the Ant-Man movies, after Loki. So that definitely changed with, the situation that happened with Jonathan Majors. They had a pretty difficult task at hand where they had to just reevaluate what they were going to do moving forward. This is the direction they're going to be heading now. And not just the situation with Kang and Jonathan Majors, but also just I think Marvel in general the past few years, they've kind of been in a little bit of a slump. Their movies haven't been doing as great. They've had some good series, right? But just hasn't really been on the same level since Infinity War and Endgame. They have had some good movies since then, but not as consistently as before. Some of their statements have kind of shown that they are aware. They had kind of said, we're not going to put out as many movies and or series in the next coming year. We're going to kind of step back and look at what's going on, hopefully focus more on quality instead of quantity. And I think that's what they really needed to do. So I'm not surprised that they went back to the Russo brothers and then now Robert Downey Jr. as well to kind of get them back maybe on a better, more positive track. This is an example of a studio stepping back and probably having some difficult conversations about, the trajectory of their franchise and just what was doing the best? When were we doing the best? What were people responding to the most positively? What do people want to see? And I think that's what this shows, this announcement of the Russo brothers returning and Robert Downey Jr. I think even if it was just one of them, it would be a big deal. But the fact that it's all of that is a big deal. Now, I had on Twitter last night when all this was being just a huge, topic, which still is, but I had tweeted DC is cooked. And I think some people took that, they misunderstood what I meant by that. Like San Diego Comic-Con and then CCXP, those are usually where people get like the biggest announcements for their franchise, right? And it's not always something as big as this. But you gotta have something that is at least like kind of surprising or exciting for people to look forward to. And obviously DC didn't have anything like that this year, in my opinion. They had a logo reveal and a logo / intro reveal. And to me, that fell very flat. Like that doesn't excite me at all. I don't like, I mean, the logo's okay, but it's kind of basic. The intro is definitely basic. And I don't know. The previous one was much better, in my opinion. And it looked more epic and the kind of intro that you like when you're about to watch a movie, you're like, oh, this is, it gets you excited. Marvel also had a new logo reveal too. What I meant by that, Marvel, yes, the past few years, they've been kind of at a lower point than they usually were in the past. I think they knew that they really had to come with something big to get fans back, like be more interested again, because some people are kind of checking out. And this is how you do that. You talk about and think about what's going to really get fans interested again in this universe and this franchise. DC doesn't do that. What I meant by that is not to compare them, but like they're always going to be in the same category. So I'm not trying to say one's better than the other. Clearly, if you've watched my videos, I love DC movies, but their problem has always been that they have tried to chase the Marvel train and do the same thing as Marvel when they could have just been in their own lane and done their own thing and really listen to what fans, are asking for. And not just that, but like go back and look at when were we most profitable, when, things like that. And let's continue doing that. They don't do that. They just keep trying to force things that audiences are not responding to, that's not making money, and okay, well, let's just start over and try it again. Like they just, you know what I mean? So that's what I meant by that tweet. They just keep trying to be something that they don't necessarily need to be and trying to force, oh, look, we can do Marvel too. You don't need to do that. That's what I meant by that tweet, just to kind of clarify that, because I saw some of the comments and people kind of misunderstood what I meant by it. But and also just as far as being at Comic-Con, like getting people excited in your franchise and where you're heading. This is when people are going to be like, what's this franchise doing? What's this franchise doing? What's this franchise doing? It does create some competition, So, yeah, Marvel definitely created the hype for their fans. And that's what I meant by that I don't think DC did that at all. I think it is a pretty shocking announcement. And so, let me know your thoughts on that. The cast of the Fantastic Four was also there, and they shared the release date, which is July 25th, 2025. So next year, about a year away. They're also going to be in the Avengers, those upcoming Avengers films. They gave their fans a lot to look forward to. The Fantastic Four has also been a franchise that's kind of been a little bit, had some ups and downs. So, maybe this one will be maybe this one will be a little bit stronger. Overall, I think they really got their fans, maybe are trying to, get them interested again and recreate that hype level that fans had before. Let me know your thoughts about about these announcements from Marvel. Yeah. Pretty crazy announcement. Pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the links in the description. Check out any other videos you might have missed recently. And see you next time.